Let's go get a seat. It's up to you.
I want to eat.
Let's sit over there. You have to see what you like.
Remember the cookie?
Come. Yeah, let's sit over there. Is that where it's supposed to be?
I don't know. It is level 2.
Okay. Here's your buddy, okay? So I'm gonna wait here and I'll see where they tell us for the parents to come and get you, okay? Wait, hold on to it. Okay. Oops, sorry. Huh?
Sorry, getting the thing.
Okay. So that's your teacher, so stay with her.
Commandments of God and teaching them godly rules of the church. And remember when your children were baptized, we gathered you at the baptism class. Remember that was long ago. But during the baptism class, we asked you, how will you raise your child to be a good Christian? Of course, there's no right or wrong answer, but some of the answers were, I will teach them how to pray. I will bring them to church. And that's one of the things that Father mentioned earlier during the Mass. Please bring your children to church. Now, if your child wants to go to New York, how old is your child? Okay, you have a nephew, 11. If your nephew says, I want to go to New York, will you let him go by himself? No. Same thing. When they come to church, they come with the adults. Especially if you don't live in the area, you have to bring them here. And then, people ask, why do I have to bring them to church? There are so many reasons. One of them is so that they will learn more about God. But you say, well, I can teach them in our house. We can pray in our house, right? But let me ask you this. When you go to the gym, what do? You work out. When you go to the bowling alley, what do? You bowl. When you go to church, what do? You pray. So there is a special place for the different activities in our lives. And so parents, we ask you to have a commitment to bring up your children in the practice of the faith. And the only way that you can do that is by being committed yourself in practicing the faith. Please come to church on Sundays. Teach your children how to pray. Lead them by good example. If they see their parents hitting each other and fighting all the time, they might think that is the normal way of life. But if they see their parents loving each other, being truthful and honest with each other, and have the practice of praying together. Nowadays, not too many families pray together anymore. Remember that saying, the family that prays together family that prays together stays together. So make the point to pray with your children. In the morning, at noon, in the evening, anytime, or even before meals. So that they will see the practice of praying constantly. We raise our children. We've been here for what? 40 years. We moved here to Jersey City, we got married. And we've been going to St. Mary's ever since. Our children receive the sacraments here. And I'm sharing an example. We always brought them to church. Now they have families of their own, and they have to get the practice. They bring their children to church because it's ingrained in them. And I remember my grandmother Olivia, she was in church and she was looking at the crucifix, and Jesus was there. And said, Lolo, that's what we call in Filipino the grandparents, the grandfather. Lolo, who is he? I said, that's Jesus. Who's Jesus? He's the Son of God. I know, she's 4 years old, and it's a young mind to understand all of this. But little by little, we introduce him. And then he saw Jesus, of course, with the wound. He said, Lolo, why does Jesus have boo-boo? You see, it always starts them asking questions. And then when they go to church, they will look at the statue and say, who's that? That's Mama Mary. Who is Mama Mary? The mother of Jesus. Who's that? Papa Joseph. Who are those? Those are angels. If you look at the stained glass windows, they all tell a story. What's that? Oh, that's the coronation of the Blessed Mother. So, you will be educating your child in so many ways when you bring them to church, because it will arouse their curiosity. And at the same time, they will come to church and know that they are with the community. It builds up the community of believers. So again, parents, you made a commitment when your children were baptized. So please, continue the commitment of bringing your children to be good Christians. By bringing them to religious education class, teaching them how to pray, teaching them about our faith, bringing them to church. Now, I'll share with you a story about something I heard. This child was attending religious education class. And he went home, and he was drawing something. So, the mommy asked, what are you doing? He said, well, I'm doing a project that we have in the religious education class. And what's that? Our teacher told us to draw a picture of our favorite Bible story. And he said, what are you doing? Because the mother saw that the child drew the picture of an airplane. And he said, what is that? What's the story? He said, the boy said, it's the flight to Egypt. He drew a picture of a plane, and then he wrote a caption, JFK to Cairo. And then on the airplane, then he drew the windows, right? And then he saw, the mom saw faces on the windows, like 4 figures. And mommy said, who's this? That's Mama Mary. Who's this? Papa Joseph. Who's this? Baby Jesus. And who's the one in front? That's Pontius. Who's Pontius? The pilot. So if you're the parent of a child, and you know, the children, they have their own imagination. So when he thought of flight to Egypt, he thought it was an airplane flight. That would be a good time for you to teach your child. Well, the flight to Egypt was actually when after Jesus was born, they had to flee to Egypt because they were being persecuted. Now, if you do not know the story yourself, how can you imagine your child? So, Pontius, he's Pontius Pilate, he's not the pilot. But anyway, it's just a funny story. But it brings up the point that for you to teach your child about the faith, you have to know yourselves about our faith, the Bible story. And so it's a continuing education. And so parents, do we have your commitment to bring your children to CCD class on Saturdays? Yes. I can hear you. Yes. Do we have your commitment to teach them how to pray? Yes. Again? Yes. And do we have your commitment to bring them to church? Yes. So it means you will be going to church with them, right? Yes. Okay, so that's all the commitment we're asking from you. To pass in faith. And this is a rich faith that we have. And it all depends on you. With the help of our Catholics. Amen? Amen. Okay. One last question. What's your instruction? Are you going to wait here for your children?
It's almost time, I guess. Might as well grab them.
Yeah, okay. Well, because they're having class in the old school building, okay? All right, so you're welcome to stay here if you would like to and meet your children later on. But again, this talk is about reinforcing your commitment to your children's religious education and for them growing in the faith. Amen? Amen. Okay, let's all stand and say the Lord's Prayer. Let me call in the name of the Father.
So that's why Mom's not in the house.
Yeah.
No
You
way.
know what, Michael? I have to take you to church every day. I mean, every weekend. Because you don't know how to behave in church.
Behave.
You stay quiet, but you want to do whatever you want when you cannot.
I want to like.
There's a time, you see, there's a time to lean, there's a time and things like that.
There's a time to stand up.
And then you're like, when can we leave? You're only there for like 45 minutes. Okay? You don't need to be behaving, you're not behaving that bad where I have to scream at you. But
So I'm doing a little bit good.
you're doing okay. But the way you're supposed to be in church, you have to learn that. Okay? When you go up, you could choose and pick whatever religion you want to be. But for now, you have to do what I say. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's next year. Mark has to go. I just realized that. Next year he's going to be in first grade. It's next year he has to do it. And by then, you'll be finished.
And you're going to make me go back.
No, after this year, you're done. But you still have to go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Like on
So I have
Sundays.
to go on level 6, 7.
Level, what is it? Level 4 or 3 or something will be when you're like in 5th or 6th grade. So you have a while to go. Once this one is done, you have until you're in 6th
I could go
grade.
to 4th grade.
Come on, yeah.
I go to 4th grade.
Alright, we're gonna go to the laundromat and meet Daddy. You don't have to stay. I have things to do at home anyway, so I'm not gonna go to the gym today.
But Daddy's going to tell me to stay.
Well, if you don't want to stay, you don't have to because I'm going to be home. I have to, there's some clothes, stuff that I need to give away. I need to gather.
Just call Daddy.
Michael, we are on the way to the thing. It's not like I'm going to make a complete turnaround. It's on the way to our house. Oh, look at this. That looks yummy.
Oh, we cannot eat it.
Yeah, I don't eat those things.
Why did you say it looks yummy?
It smells yummy. Huh?
I know. So let's go. Let's go.
Why are you watching me? So you can play video again?
No.
Michael. Daddy's not here. He probably went and buy junk food for Mom. The car's over there. He probably went to look. Let me call him. My unfun weekend. Stuff to do. Laundry. Tons of clothes. Half of them already put away, but there's more to do. And it's so nice outside. I have a lot of things to do. Ravioli. Getting closer. My weekend. Oh. Yay, we did it. We did it. We did it.